Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm here to urge hurricane-weary North Carolinians to turn their attention to Hurricane Michael, even as families, businesses, schools, farms, and communities across our state are still cleaning up and starting to rebuild from Hurricane Florence. Hurricane Michael is a powerful storm churning through the Gulf of Mexico, and it is expected to make landfall in Florida tomorrow. Even though North Carolina won't take a full force hit this time because of the forecast track, we need to brace ourselves for strong winds and rain. Forecasters tell us that we can expect to feel the effects of Michael here starting Wednesday night or early Thursday. Already bruised southeastern North Carolina could feel tropical storm force winds. Further inland, winds won't be as powerful, but still strong enough to rip tarps off damaged roofs. If your home was damaged in Florence, now is the time to secure it if you're able to do so safely. Most of our state could see 2 to 5 inches of rain, with more, possibly 6 inches, in central North Carolina. Heavy rains could quickly lead to flash flooding, especially where the ground is still saturated from Florence. Wet ground also means that it won't take as much wind to bring down trees and with them power lines. Along our coast and sounds, Michael may cause moderate storm surge. Unlike Florence, this storm is expected to move through our state quickly, and conditions should improve on Friday. As I've traveled across our state in recent weeks and talked to people who were hit hard by Florence, I've heard from many people who worry every time that the rain falls and the rivers start to rise. Although Michael is not predicted to bring much river flooding to North Carolina, we will be watching the rivers closely with this storm. If you live in flood-prone areas, listen and watch for warnings and be prepared to evacuate if you're asked to do so. I know people are fatigued from Florence, but don't let this storm catch you with your guard down. With Michael a couple of days away from North Carolina, we do have time to get ready. Review your emergency plans and restock your emergency supplies, food, water, flashlights, extra batteries, and medications. Prepare for possible power outages. Clear your yard of debris that could cause damage in high winds. Figure out your evacuation route if you're asked to leave, and plan how you'll contact family and friends. Stay tuned to your local news and monitor weather forecasts closely. I know people who weathered Florence this year and other storms before don't even want to think about another one, but we have to. So I'm asking you to be watchful and alert and to get ready. Here to talk about North Carolina's preparation for Hurricane Michael is our Emergency Management Director, Mike Sprayberry. Mike?
Thank you, Governor. Good morning, everyone. The State Emergency Response Team is approaching Hurricane Michael with an abundance of caution, as we know our counties are still recovering from being hit by Hurricane Florence. The State Emergency Operations Center is activated at a level 4 with just North Carolina Emergency Management employees at this time. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., we'll activate to a level 3 and include several important State Emergency Response Team partners to ensure that we're prepared to respond to any impacts from Hurricane Michael. We're also monitoring Michael closely and have been in contact with the National Hurricane Center to ensure that we have the latest forecast data. While we don't expect Michael to be as damaging as Florence, it's important that we remain prepared at the individual, local, and state levels. We want no surprises. To that end, we urge everyone to use the NCEM Flood Inundation Mapping and Alert Network, known as FIMAN, to ensure you are aware of potential flooding in your area, by logging in at fiman.nc.gov. That's FIMAN.nc.gov. You can also sign up to be texted or alerted by email when rivers or streams begin to rise near you. State emergency response assets have been alerted and are prepared to deploy as needed. Our logistics warehouse has also been activated in the event commodities are required. As always, we urge you to follow the instructions of your local officials and stay tuned to your local media for situational awareness, and also to download the readync.org app on your iPhone or Droid for situational awareness there. Thank you so much. Thanks, Governor.
We have members of our team here, including Katie Webster, our meteorologist. We'll be glad to take your questions. Okay, we'll let you know when there will be
There's one question.
Oh, there is? I'm sorry. Yes.
Is there a heightened, awareness just because we are so shortly removed from Hurricane Florence, any saturation or ongoing relief efforts that this is being taken more seriously than if Florence hadn't hit just a month or so ago?
We always take it seriously when tropical storm force winds and rain are likely to hit our state. But the problems can be exacerbated by the fact that we have saturated ground, which could exacerbate flash flooding and have weakened trees, which could cause more trees to fall than normal. We also have repairs beginning in many homes. A number of homes have rooftop tarps that could be damaged or blown away with this wind. So yes, because of the damage caused by Hurricane Florence and the fact that there's still some standing water in places, we have to be that much more alert about the damage that Hurricane Michael could do. We hope this thing blows through here and that we don't see much damage from it. It is scheduled or forecast to be to move quickly through our state, not unlike Florence, which has sat around for a long time. But we know we have to be ready, and hurricane-weary North Carolinians cannot let their guard down just because we're fatigued with Hurricane Florence.
Good morning. Lenny Supal with Spectrum News in Raleigh. We heard from a lot of farmers yesterday who are they're devastated after Florence, Matthew, and what do you have to say to them, and what is being done when it comes to agriculture?
I'm going to be coming forth very soon, maybe as early as tomorrow, with budget recommendations for the State General Assembly that's scheduled to come back into session next week. Agriculture, farmers, it's our #1 economic driver in North Carolina. It's important that we help keep them out of bankruptcy and keep them farming in North Carolina. So we will have a significant proposal to help farmers in our package and look forward to presenting that to the General Assembly. Farmers have already had a lot of crops destroyed, such as tobacco and cotton, and now they're digging sweet potatoes and peanuts, and there's already some rot that we've seen from that because of Florence. They don't need any more rain right now, but we're probably going to get some. As to how much further damage that will be, we'll have to wait and see.
Governor, at this point, there are no cancellations. There's nothing with the state fair planned to alter any schedules or anything.
We're not aware of anything at this point. No cancellations at this point. Okay, we'll let you know when the next briefing will be. Thank you.